Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Tiger chilling. I'm back here with another banger. But look, as y'all see by the title, man, I'm giving y'all the three best guard builds in NBA 2K26, y'all. So look, though. But what? First announcement. We hit 200 subs, y'all. Let's go. But I'm not going to do too much talking, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment down below what y'all want to see next, y'all. And let's get into it. Yo, so look, the first build I'm gonna give y'all is a 6-4 build. So your hand, you want to put any hand that you prefer. I put a left. For the position, you want to go point guard. Height, you want to go 6'4". Now for the weight, what you want to do is you want to put at the minimum, okay? So look, what you want to do is you want to go all the way down to 175. The wingspan, you want to put it at 6'7". Okay, this is, you see my attributes? All right, first, we're not even going to go to the finisher. We'll go to the 3-point first. We're going to put that at a 92. We're going to put it at a 92. You get everything, all the best jump shots, especially for the small guards. After the 3-point, we're going to go right to the ball hand. We're going to put that at a 92. Because mostly all you need in this game, especially for dribble moves on a small guard, is a 92 overall. Now for the speed with ball, we're going to put it at an 86. So right there, you unlock every single best dribble move in the game. Now, since we have those two, because those are your main important ones, the dribble, since we got those two, we're going to go back to the finishing. We're going to put that driving dunk up to an 89. Disclaimer, this is a cat breakers build, so this is like only for cat breakers and stuff. So we're going to put that build at an 89. Low key, this isn't really my build, but shout out to my boy Fanta, bro. He put me onto this build day one. All right, for the perimeter, we're going to put it at an 85. So for the steal, so look, you see all the badges we get like Silver Challenger, all ball minutes, you could put that up a little bit if you raise the steal, and the agility's going to go up, so you don't have to worry about it. But look, that's for the defense. Look at all the stats. You see the badges too. So these are the only 4 badges I get, and these are the badges I get from my shooting because I have good shooting attributes and stuff. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go down to the steal. Oh, sorry, y'all, did it by mistake. You want to go to the steal. You want to put it at an 80. Oh no, I'm bugging. At a 73. Yeah, 73, y'all. My fault, y'all. But look, the interior you're gonna need interior so you don't get backdoored. But the agility you're gonna put it at an 81 just so you can raise the challenger and the all ball menace. The vertical you want to have a 78 so you get the dunks. Now, for the interior defense, what you want to do is have that at a 60. Well, you don't have to have it max, but I put it max because, like, low-key, that's what I need. Now, for the pass sack, you want to have it at a 77. You can, like, max anything. I just put my last bit on free throw. And then the other last one, I put it on, like, standing dunk. Now, that is the build, y'all. Now, it should come out to be like a two-way 3-point slasher. You get the shades of Damian Lillard, Gilbert Arenas, and Steve Francis. Two-way 3-point slasher, y'all. Look, it has no weaknesses. This build has no weaknesses, y'all. But look, I'm about to get into the second build. This is the first build. If y'all want to make it, this is like low-key just for patch 1. I'm going to be making other builds, y'all. But let's get into the second. All right, y'all. So look, the second build is going to be a 6-1 stage build. This is basically like much faster than a 6'4". And a 6'2", like it's way faster than a 6'4", y'all. But look, what you're finna do is you're gonna put the height 6'1". You already know. And then the weight, you wanna go all the way down. All the way down. That's all you wanna do. Or you can put it like 165 or something. For the wingspan, I was trying to figure out like where to put it, but I'm gonna put it at 6'2". Sorry, I just went back. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna try to just leave it at 6'2". So what you wanna do is you wanna go to the 3-point. As I'm gonna say this, driving dunk really doesn't matter because it's mostly like a 300 game kind of, unless you're like 6'8". But if you want to be a small guard, you really like don't need driving dunk as much. But for the 3-point, you want to put it as a 97. You get all the Hall of Fame badges. For the ball handle, what you want to do, you want to put it as, even though you need 92, but people like to put it as 95 to get like almost every Hall of Fame badge in the game. Speed with ball, you get 91. Y'all basically unlocked all the drill moves in the game. Look, Hall of Fame, all the Hall of Fame shooting badges and stuff. I haven't tested out this build, got cat breakers yet, but in another video, I will show y'all how to get cat breakers and where to get the cat breakers because they kind of made it easier to get cat breakers this year. Now, you want to go to the physicals. You want to put the speed's already at 91, so you don't even want to touch that. The agility is at 80. The steel you want to put as an 85. Actually, not a lot. You want to put it down a little bit. You want to need more perimeter than your. You want to need more perimeter, like a little bit more perimeter, but steel also matters too. Now, what I did, I just went with a whole like what? I went with an 82 steel and a 75 perimeter. Last, you can put the last thing on anything, like any type of like attribute or anything. I put mine on standard dunk. But look, this is the 6'1" guard build and everything. Y'all see the golden pluckable. You could put like a cap breaker on for that. As I said, I will see if this build could get cap breakers. Now the build name should come out as an ISO Savant. As y'all see, I get shades of 16, 17 Curry. Oh, ISO Sniper, my fault, y'all. Now yeah, look, it has weaknesses like other than my 6'4", but you could like look at the Hall of Fame badges though. That's the only people's worried about is the Hall of Fame badges. But yeah, I'm not even gonna talk like that because it's like this build is only made for like it's low key. I'm gonna say this right now. It's only made for threes. Do not go to the tools with this build. It is only made for threes. No tools with this build. So if you want to play threes on the stage and will be faster, so that's what you want to do. Oh, this is the last build that I'm giving y'all. This is the 6'2". It's much faster than a 6'4", but it's kind of slower than a 6'1", but it's kind of like the same. What y'all want to do, y'all want to go 6'2", 165 for the weight. Not for the wingspan, I kind of was messing around with it, but look, what you want to do is, what I did was, I went 6'3" wingspan, because that's the best one to do. Now for, you want to know where you want to go to. You want to go to the 3-point. Look, this is also for cat breakers too. Look, 94. You want to put the 3-point at 94. Just leave it like that. And you don't really do nothing else with it. So now for the ball handle. So now you want to go over to the ball handle. You want to put it as a 94 also. Listen, this build is just to get cat breakers. I promise you. That's all it's meant for. For the speed with ball, you want to put it as an 86. So look, so those two, you unlock all the dribble moves. You lock everything. All dribble moves, all the best jump shots. Now for perimeter, I kind of was messing around with the perimeter, trying to get like high as it can go. I put it at an 81 because I wanted to see how the steel, like what steel can I go up to. So I was trying to balance it out. So I got an 85 still. I maxed the perimeter out to like an 82. So I kept it at 82. I was messing around with the steel. But I go to the interior. What you want to do is you want to max the interior all the way out. Y'all probably thinking, why do I need for a small guard? Trust me, y'all going to need it. For the speed, y'all, you want to put it at a 90. No, actually 91. Now for the agility, you want to put it at an 82. For 82. Now, for the now what you want to do is now you want to put for the vertical. For vertical, you want to put it at 78. Now you go over to the driving dunk, you want to put it at an 86. At an 86, look, I could put it like what, +3, like 2 +3s, and that's like a 92. I unlock every dunk in a game. But look, as y'all see, I just need to upgrade some, like one more thing. I put the last one on still, so I get an 87 still. So, look, this is the 6'2" build for y'all. I gave y'all like the 3 best builds, y'all. I promise y'all, this is for guards. Now for the shooting, look, you get gold, but it gets cat breakers. So look, it gets a total of 5 cat breakers. So you put all 5 of your cat breakers on there, you get legend badges. So look, handles for days, that's on Hall of Fame. Same thing, if you put your ball handle like to a 98, it would get like Hall of Fame handles for days. Now, look, this is the build. It should come out to be a ball hawking 3-point slasher. That's what it should be. Look, see, y'all. Now, the one thing is, y'all probably talking about the weaknesses is pass. You really don't need to pass the ball if you're really going to be ISOing. And that's really the... Look, y'all, this is going to be the end of the video. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed. But all I got to say is make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all like. And y'all comment down below what y'all want the next video to be, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.